not too much fun. Every day, the internet, she creates a new issue we have to deal with. How does the internet reflect the state of the world, James?
The internet reflects the world because, like the world, it's an anonymous, lonely place filled with gossip and half-truths, and the only way to get away from all the depressing news is to find photos of an 18-year-old college girl and masturbate like a lab monkey.
Okay, Ray.
Hey, all I ever hear about is email, download. Growing up in Brooklyn, we never emailed anybody. We F-mailed them. And talk about downloading. That was something you did in your sweat socks so you could hide the evidence.
William.
I'm tired of instant messaging. If you don't know me, email me. Because instant messaging is like going up to somebody's house and banging on their window. Hi, I want to meet you. Email me and I'll get back to you if I feel like it.
Greg.
The internet reflects the best and the worst of society. There's easy access to raunchy fetishistic porn, but there's also some bad stuff.
True enough. Okay. Now, the identity of Kobe's accuser has been revealed across the internet, even on our own message board. That pristine temple of goodness. So should it be regulated, Jim?
Well, they put her phone number on the internet, and people are complaining. But I don't know what guy is actually going to waste his time calling her. I mean, if Kobe Bryant had to resort to raping her, what shot do I have at getting laid?
Are we really going to regulate? Of course, I mean, you can't regulate this stuff. That's the worst problem with the internet. It's the anonymity. You can't regulate. What are you going to say if you're a heartless prick? We take away your mouse for a week. I mean, it's
yeah,
you can say that.
But that's the whole point is that the internet, it is a bunch of people, like I said, they can get away with anything because nobody's going to kick their ass, you know?
The privacy on the net, I mean, it's something to be considered, but this is true, man. You have to be careful. I have my credit card number stolen off the net. I don't know if they hacked into my computer or whatever they did. And this is absolutely true. $1,100 worth of gay porn was ordered to Northern California. And I have to call my credit card company and try to maintain my dignity while explaining that I didn't order blonde beach hunks or uncut Puerto Rican homeboys, which, as you know, is terribly directed.
Hey, were you being sarcastic?
It's the anonymity. You're creating a class of freaks out there, like you said at the beginning. It's bringing out the worst in people's human nature. I mean, you're bringing out, you're creating a class of people that can't look another person in the eye in real life, but got no problem logging on and telling a teenager what they do to her with a zucchini.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, what do you think? Do you think in the long run?
I think I threw my back out.
Just go ahead.
We had the same thing growing up, but you used to just write it on the bathroom wall in school. Same thing. Who regulated that then?
But it's true. That's exactly what it is. It's international writing on the bathroom wall. But in those days, people that got away with it, you always see who it was. Eventually, they get a nice beating if they got caught. Now nobody can get off. You think it's making a bunch of brave chat room tough guys?
It's the whole, I don't know if it's making tough guys, but I know that the main complaint is like anytime there's something new, people are going to try to like the internet, oh, it's so bad for privacy, but they're never going to violate privacy worse than the American media already has. I mean, as American public, we knew that the president got oral sex from a girl who looked like Natalie from The Facts of Life. I mean, we knew every detail of that. They're never going to be that bad on the net.
It's already gotten worse than that. You don't think the government wouldn't put a picture of a rape victim up in her name and address? Come on.
Well, probably not, because it's direct accountability. Right? Maybe without direct accountability.
Exactly, stupid. Now listen.
I like when we
What
agree.
about this? Look at the sharing of music online. Is that a good or bad thing? That's a perfect example. What do you guys think? Because now they're trying to sue all these music.
You know what? I know that there's copyright laws and we should be sensitive to copyright laws, but it does seem a little bit bizarre that they're going after kids now. So some college kid's going to pay huge fines for downloading the latest 50 Cent. You know, but Norton could watch German poo videos 24 hours a day, no problem.
Well, I actually was with, you got in trouble. He was downloading Ace of Base. I Saw the Signs, your favorite song.
Yeah.
And I thought it was in bad taste. And, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. You got busted by the feds. It was either your other favorite song, the Outback Steakhouse theme or the Chili's Baby Back Ribs. I always mixed those two up. But they're both zingers. It really get the
Nobody's written a song in the last 20 years anyway, so it don't matter.
You're right. It's all samples, right?
Right.
So that's where the song, so you're stealing off a sample.
You're stealing stolen stuff.
Right. You sound like you'd like to elaborate further on that, William. Would you like to tell us something from the past now?
I'm just pissed because Earth, Wind & Fire hadn't had a song in 20 years. But no, I'm not a big fan of the music today because they're not musicians. They're musicians are not recording music. It's just people with bad grammar and attitudes doing this a lot.
Oh. Well, what about, go ahead.
What's so bad about downloading music for free anyway? It's like pay-per-view television. Who actually pays for it in the first place? If you're watching a Mike Tyson pay-per-view fight, you pay for it. In Brooklyn, you're a jerk-off, right? I don't pay for it. You pay for it?
I don't watch boxing. I hate it.
Oh, he does too. He gets together with all his your Latino buddies in Queens and watch the welterweight championships.
What are you talking about? I'm a black man.
Just trying to get something going. They're trying to. How about online sex? Do you think having online sex with somebody is? I mean, obviously, it's only natural. What else would we expect the internet to breed except like all the sex? Who can resist it? Nobody's going to. But do you think that online sex is cheating, for example?
No more than phone sex. The internet is not that much different from the phone as far as people's behavior is concerned. So, I mean, it is probably emotionally cheating, but I wouldn't say it's physically
And you
cheating.
don't think phone sex is cheating?
Well, I just said it's just probably emotionally cheating. If you weren't so anxious to jump on me, you might have heard that.
And who are you really cheating on in the first place? Another computer?
Well, let me ask you this. Online gambling. Now, we know a couple of people that might have at some time be involved. And online gambling, what do you think about that?
I look at it like this. If the guy doesn't have garlic on his breath, I'm not making a bet with him.
I like to gamble in real casinos, though, and I don't get the fun of online gambling. It's not. What's the thrill of it? You're sitting there alone, and even if you win, you can't just walk to the bar and get a hooker. So it's no fun.
If you go online, you get one. Well,
online.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again, folks. If I have to tattoo it on my chest, if you don't leave me alone, these people.